Hi, Brave friends. It's Laura from the Brave Girl Project, and today I'm going to share how to organize your papers so you can stay organized in middle school. It is a lot of paperwork that you're going to be getting, so the key to being successful and staying on top of things is to be organized. So it's very simple. I like to teach a method that is from the SOAR study skills, and they suggest using one binder. And I think one binder it sounds like, oh my gosh, what to do because I have all these binders that all my different teachers want me to have. The one thing that's hard when you have multiple binders is keeping up with everything. It gets very, very easy to misplace things. And our brain is just like our computer or just like our phone. When there are too many pages or apps open, it doesn't work as effectively. And so it can be very difficult to have all these different binders that we're trying to manage and stay on top of. And it can be hard when you go to a class and you realize you accidentally grabbed the wrong one. So I'm going to teach you a quick and simple way to use one binder, and also some strategies in talking about it with your teacher to get permission, because they may have a strategy that they want, but if you can explain to them why you think this is going to be helpful for you, oftentimes they may say yes. And if they don't, you can just do what they're asking for you to do in that one class, and most likely the other class teachers will say yes to you. So here's what you're going to need. The one thing that you're going to need is a 1.5-inch binder. I like the ones that are just plain and that have plastic so that you can add a title on the front cover. And if you go onto Pinterest or any design site, you can kind of create your own to make it look really cool and personalized. Also, make sure to add one to the side binding, because you want to be able to make sure that you can read it if it's in your locker on the side. The next thing that you need is you're going to need some plastic dividers. The brand that I suggest buying is Avery. It's an insertable packet or pocket plastic dividers. And these things are amazing. I'm going to grab one real quick that's on the floor. The one thing that's really nice about these dividers is that it's hole punched, it's reinforced, so it's double plastic, and it has a little pouch so that you can add papers in, especially if you're in class and the teacher hands out something real quick to you. Having this binder or little pocket makes it really, really quick and easy to store stuff without losing it. One of the rules that you're going to have is that you're going to have to make sure that there are no loose papers. There's a place for everything. These, Avery sells them in a pack of 8. It's probably best to buy 2 packs just so that you have enough for all your different courses that you're taking. And in case one starts to get a little worn, you have backups to use. The next thing that you're going to need for your folder is a file folder. You need a file folder for each class. Just a plain manila one is fine. It does not have to be fancy, but you're going to need one for each class that you're taking. The next thing that you're going to need is a hole puncher, a 3-hole puncher that can fit into a 3-ring binder. I want you to have a streamlined, thin pencil pouch. And then I want you to have an accordion file like this. This is probably going to be too small for you. Or a storage box. And this box is going to be for your home storage. So let me quickly walk through how to assemble your binder. What you're going to do is you're going to get a pocket protector, and you're going to take your class schedule. You're going to put that at the front of your binder because you want to make sure that you can see this. So you're going to put it in plastic so that it stays in good shape. You also then have space to write things on the back. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the pocket holders and dividers, and you're going to label each one for each class. We have our English, math, science, PE and health, drama, whatever special you're taking, social studies, Spanish. And then after the last divider, you're going to add in a lot of loose leaf paper. Then behind your schedule, I have my 3-hole punch. This is so important to have because this hole punch allows you to quickly punch papers. Your teacher might hand something out to you and it may not be hole punched yet. And when you hole punch it, then it allows you to store it and not lose it and quickly file it in the section it needs to be. The next thing behind the hole punch that we have here, I have a very small pencil pouch. It has a little space for each pencil, highlighter, pen, and another pouch where I can put some different items. I think it's really important to have different sized labels and Post-it notes. This product is actually something that I had bought at Staples a year or two ago, but it's a 14 pocket binder sleeve. Excellent, excellent, excellent. If you can't find this, I have another one that sometimes I give out to students, and it's a zipper pouch. It has a 3-ring binding, and then just like your little Ziploc bag where you can open it. Oh, it was open. Where it's hard to open. There we go. You can open it up and you can put different things in that pouch, and that fits nicely in the 3-ring binder, making it really easy to carry some different things around with you. So then in your binder, the other thing you need to add is you need to make the front pocket of the binder your homework folder. So whenever you get something, you're just going to simply put this in the front. The back pocket, the very back, is for our miscellaneous papers. This can be things that aren't homework. It might be information. Maybe it's about an upcoming dance, or maybe an application for a club or some sort of after school activity that you want to keep a hold of. So you're going to make sure that you use those slots. Whenever you get something, trying to make sure that you put it where it belongs. When you first get home and begin homework, what you're going to do is you're going to look at the front 2 pockets. You're going to look at your homework folder and making sure that you have everything you need to get started on the homework. The other thing that you're going to do is you're going to try and find, where does the miscellaneous paper need to go? Is it something that needs to be filed elsewhere, or is it something that I need to carry with me on a daily basis? So that is your binder. It's very easy. The key to it, though, is putting things where it belongs and then taking things out when it's gotten too full or when you've completed a section or a new topic has begun. So what you want to do is, with the file folders, you're going to create a file for each class, and you're going to use your accordion or file box to help store different things. So you'll have hanging file folders, and I'll take out the math section. So here I had the hanging folder, and I have my little file folder that has the math section. So after I finish math, I can add it in. I also can create different folders to help me keep track of the different information. I could have 4 different folders for the quarters to kind of keep my paperwork organized that way. If you feel like that's going to help you, especially with a subject where you might really have a lot of paperwork. If there's maybe special projects or topics, maybe break the information up that way, and then just keep it in the hanging folder. And it probably is a very good idea to kind of go through this on Sunday night when you sit down and look at your schedule, or maybe even Friday when you get home from school, making sure that you're keeping everything in here, because at the end of the year, you're going to use this to get ready for any type of end of year assessments, or like in Virginia, if you take the SOL, that's going to be your resource to help you go back through and study. So the organization is going to be the key thing, and it's having the different pieces together. Oftentimes, when students have more than one binder, they have a hard time managing the organization of that. When we simplify to one binder, it makes it a lot easier. And what you might need to do is share that with your teacher and let them know what you're trying to do and that how you're going to use the binder to fit in with their system. Sometimes teachers want you to have a spiral notebook. And one thing that you could ask is if you could use the loose leaf notebook paper and staple that and turn that in, if that would be appropriate. If they really want you to have the spiral notebook, you can then keep that separate. So if you were going to class, really all that you would need would be your 3-ring binder and your book, and then your student planner. This way you have everything that you need to keep yourself organized, and it doesn't have to be a lot of stuff that you're carrying around in the backpack or a lot of things that you're trying to find in the locker that's kind of taking up too much time and preventing you from getting to class on time. So I hope that this has been helpful. I know that it can be a little bit scary, but I know that you guys can handle the homework and all the different type of paper that you're going to be getting. So I will be posting tomorrow again with the free tool that I'm giving out. It has a lot of links to the different products so that you can easily purchase those, have them delivered to the house. It's through Amazon. I haven't set up any type of affiliate for me. It's just different information for you. If you have questions about this system, please feel free to reach out. And if you have a daughter that you feel would benefit from being in an online coaching group with me for 12 weeks, reach out because those spots are filling up and I want to make sure I can get all those girls in that would really benefit. If you're not sure if it's a good fit, reach out so that we can have a conversation and see if it's the right fit for you and your daughter. Thanks so much, guys. Continue to be brave with your one and only life, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.